Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Welcome to part 6 of an basically overhaul, or the attempt, of a Bolex Super 8 233 Compact S. Okay, so really there's nothing that can be done with this camera. Alright, for the simple reason of this. Someone put this camera in storage and it definitely damaged it. And this is why we have all of this corrosion right here. Okay, these wires broke off due to disassembling right here, flipping this over, and can be put back on. But you can't even trust the lens, like I said, for parts, because there's corrosion and fungus that started in here. And if you were to use this for parts right here, you had to recollimate it on a optical bench, and that would just cost too much money for this very inexpensive camera that you don't see too much, and they're sold very inexpensively. Okay, so that would just cost too much right there. The problem also would be right here, right along in here. This would have to be cleaned off, okay, of course, and I'm sure it's just damaged. And the more that you peel off and go down here, you're going to find more and more problems. I can even see more corrosion at the end of my pencil eraser down here the way we go. If I didn't want to break these wires off here, the green and the blue, originally I would have dismantled the mode switch. The mode switch, of course, if you looked at my other video in the past, it is the on and off switch, primarily right here. This is a function in a lot of small electronics, hair dryers, remote control cars, anything like that, which, due to the mode, even in VCRs in the past, would tell the small electronic what to do. Okay, I would say this needs to be replaced. Many other things need to be replaced as well, and it's just a total loss, this camera. Alright, so there you have it. That is really the whole deal right there. You would spend quite a mint on having this. It failed at some point in time, I would say, with the component level. Maybe someone put it in storage, or someone put it in storage because they felt it was old and out of date at the time, and they didn't want to deal with it anymore. They wanted an updated camera back in those days, maybe sometime in the later 80s. That was the deal. Okay? So, if you're investing in one of these cameras, my suggestion to you is this. Don't get one that reads on the online market that is untested or has no power, because more than likely this is what you're going to find. Corrosion, rust, fungus. They've had it inside their attic. And there is really just nothing, financially, nothing that you can do. Now, if you want to spend the money, you can do that, and some people do that. And the reason for that is this. I've had over 30 years of experience in small electronics, going from VCRs, TVs, whatever have you. And, you know, many of us get attached to our small electronics. You know? So for here, it's what's going to happen, as I've said before, you know, the technician is going to tell you it's just better to get another camera. But at least here that you know what the issues are. It's just going to cost a whale out, just way too much money. You know, if I were to even go deeper than this, we're just going to find more corrosion. You know? And who needs to see that? So, you've seen how the camera operates, you've seen the corrosion on here, and you've heard what the symptoms can be. Just take care of your cameras, keep them in a cool place, a nice case, you know, that type of deal. What can be salvaged from this? Definitely not this part over here, nothing from here. If you have this type of thing and you think you're going to salvage it, don't, because the fungus, if it's set into the glass elements, there's nothing more you can do, and it will also, if you have it near your other cameras, will transfer and infect your other lenses. and cameras. You could just unscrew with these screws right here the mode sensor switch, and if you happen to have one of these cameras and it has a cracked body, you could just switch the body out. But that is the extent of it right there, okay? Even so, these little metal pieces right here, you're going to have to sand those down. And it's going to be a real pain in the neck, as you can see, because the later cameras, as of the P4, okay, is when Bolex started making all these cameras with glue. And if you can't find to get to any screws, then they're held on with glue. And you have to have something to just get this stuff off. Like I said, watch repair tools, anything like this, just to slide up under here and peel that off just like that, and just get it moving. Alright, and that is just the way it's going to go. So you can see the quality from the early days of Bolex up until something like this, you know. And actually, you know, really once it these Super 8 cameras right here, Bolex really didn't even make these. They had another company or other companies make them for them. Okay, and that's really just where the quality slipped. All right, so there's really no more overhaul on this, you know, and you know, it's just this camera right here. You get something like this, it's just ready for the garbage. So remember, everyone, this is why you want to stay away from these cameras that are posted untested, okay? Especially something with no power, and that, you know, someone has put it in their attic, it's collected fungus, you know, things like that, rust, corrosion, and it's just going to be no good for you. It's just a total financial loss. All right, and it's just going to be a no-go. It's going to be more of a financial hassle than it's worth. Okay, so remember, that is that. And there you are. Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen, and remember, as always, do subscribe. All right, until next time, see ya.